Logan Paul was talking about his SummerSlam experience on his podcast ImPaulsive this week. Logan was hanging out on the show, sitting around shooting the shit with his buddies, talking about the wrestling event this past weekend, and Logan got into some of the details on his thoughts about his SummerSlam experience. Check out this clip.
I'm amused by watching me do the WWE. I cannot believe it's me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I can't believe, and I watched it live.
Dog, I'm me. And when I watch it, I go, oh, that guy's doing pretty good. I black out during it. I just focus on just like the move. I go on some, I mean, everyone says it, right? There's like the game time performer and then the person, and vastly different. So when I watch, I don't know.
Did you black out?
Not black out. Well, sort of, honestly.
Like, did it go like this, and you're like, "What the fuck? How did I do all that?" Like,
100%. I
Yeah.
go back in the locker room, and that 30 minutes of my life is just gone. And then I look at the replays with my jaw drop, and I have to give a thank you to so many people, because yesterday, SummerSlam 2022 in Nashville, to a 50,000 person Nissan Stadium, was incredible. These are moments that I will remember for the rest of my life. But
I thought Logan Paul did great at SummerSlam. There's going to be him being green. There's going to be things that he's going to need to work on, but the athleticism's there. There's no doubt about that. He can physically do the in-ring stuff, and he can do it at a high level. And he has the psychology down to a certain extent. That's going to take a lot. It's going to take years of work. He'll never fully be there, There'll always be holes in his psychology game. But he's also, he's got the facials and the selling and the reactions. And, now it's just going to come down to pacing and psychology. And those are only things that he's going to get over time and experience and working with a lot of greats. As far as we're aware, his whole feud with The Miz is done by now. It'll be interesting to see who he ends up working with going forward, as he is signed for multiple matches. I had this take before for back in the past on a previous episode talking about Logan Paul. I think it was after his WrestleMania match, where I feel like if Paul really does want to do this more full-time, he'll never be full-time because he's got other shit that he does, He's quite the entrepreneur. He's got a lot of other things going on. But he's very serious about wrestling. He takes it serious. He has a love for it. He grew up on it. He enjoys doing it. And he sees himself as that mogul. He's inspired by The Rock. So he wants to follow that path of, I do this and I do that and I do that and I do this. He's a YouTuber, podcaster. He's got his fucking little fruit juice brand that he's got going on, his vitamin water or whatever the fuck he's got. And he's got professional wrestling amongst other things that they're doing. So the man, has a plan for himself, and wrestling's a part of it. And I think, even though he might not be a full-time performer, I think we'll see him around for years and years to come. He's not just doing it for the money or for the spotlight, or, he really does love this. And as long as it fits in, and Triple H really seems to get him and get what he's doing. And, there seems to be, a very strategic reason for having a Logan Paul involved in WWE, because of who he is outside of WWE and the spotlight that brings in. And when you get a celebrity like Logan Paul, even Bad Bunny to a certain extent, because he did great as well, and he shows that he has the love for the business. But Logan Paul, I think, is more physically imposing, obviously, than a Bad Bunny. And, he fought Floyd Mayweather, so he's got that going for him. Like, physically, he can hang. And as long as he loves it and respects it, and as long as, the fans are reacting well to him, and he keeps learning and growing, and WWE is willing to use him on a part-time basis, he's not coming in once or twice a year. I see this guy doing, like, at the very least, a Goldberg schedule, if not a Brock Lesnar schedule. And, you know, he's all for maybe not a Brock, because Brock does show up to a lot of the TVs, but Logan's going to be around. And I really think, as I was going to say, I had this take that I really think if Logan's around for a while, he could be a Hall of Fame level performer. I really, really, really believe that. Now, his just little bit of involvement right now, I don't think is going to get him into the Hall of Fame. Of course, that's complete bullshit, because Drew Carey's in the Hall of Fame from doing a fucking Royal Rumble appearance. So, by those standards, he would get at least a celebrity wing inductee, but I think Logan can be an all-time great. And I know that's people are gonna balk at that, scoff at that, gonna say that that's a horrible take. But hey, it's my take and it's my fucking show. And I've been around long enough. I've seen enough of this wrestling stuff here to know that either a guy has it or they don't have it to start with, and then it's able to recognize the passion for it in them when they talk about it, when they do it. Logan loves wrestling, and he's dedicated to it. He's not half-assing it, and it's important to him to not only be able to hang and do it well, but to impress and win over the WWE universe, the fans. You know, he's conscious of that. He sees himself as a baby face, which he's not, and probably never will be. But so far, I mean, he got cheered against The Miz, but I mean, how hard is that, really, you know, to make the Miz the guy that gets booed in the, you know, fuck. Logan Paul is going to do a lot of great things as long as he sticks around, and I really, truly believe that, and it'll be fun to see him going forward. I'm excited for his career.
Let me tell you something, brother. You can check out full episodes each and every Sunday right here on this channel, dude. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to take your vitamins and say your prayers, brother.